Hey, my beautiful friends. Welcome to our sneak peek into coaching. If you are watching this, that means you are either watching me or someone on my amazing team, and you're like, holy crapoly, I am so inspired by this human. I don't know what Kool-Aid they're drinking, but I want some, or I want to swim in it. I don't just want to drink it, I want to swim in it, because whatever they've got, I want it. Yes. Whether that's the positivity in your newsfeed, whether that's the positive mindset, even though the world is a little bit crazy right now, even if that's like the weight loss with holy crap, all this stressful stuff, and you're still seeing them get results somehow, or whatever it is that drew you to your person, you're here, you're inspired by them, and we want to tell you what it looks like to be a coach. Okay. So we come from all different places, all different shapes, sizes, all the things, and you belong here. Yes, you belong here. And I wore this shirt for a very specific reason. Yes, because the very first thing I want to plant in your brain is if you feel fear about this opportunity, congratulations. That means lean in. If I have learned anything as my time as a coach, over my time as a coach, it is that fear literally is my best friend. Because when I feel fear, that is Satan trying to keep me small, keep me stuck, keep me from growing into the next best version of me. Because can I tell you something? He's afraid of me because I'm awesome. And he wants me to feel fear, because if I feel fear, then I'm going to stay stuck in my shell and I'm not going to branch out and bless other people, right? I'm going to binge on Netflix instead, or sleep in instead, or scroll my phone instead. Or if I embrace that fear and I do things that scare me like crazy, I'm going to change people's lives, starting right here, right here, right there, right here, my own life, my husband's life, right? Because that's who I'm really living my life for anyways. Cool. So if you feel afraid, congratulations, you are in the right place. Lean into that fear. Yes. So I have 4 amazing teammates on with me today, and they are going to be sharing a couple of things that they love most about coaching. So we're going to hear from Mandy first. Then we're going to hear from my best friend, my eternal companion, my husband, Blake, and I'm so excited to hear from him. Then my girl, Stephanie, is going to chat with us, and then my girl, Carolyn. So I'm going to turn it over to my girl, Mandy.
Hello. Yay. So I have honestly only been a coach for 2 months, but I'm like so happy every day, like that I'm doing this. And a lot of it is because of Britt and Stephanie, and just the energy and the positivity they bring to me is just awesome. So I want to talk about how being a coach has affected my journey and my accountability. And I will be looking at my notes because I will word vomit if I don't. So first, with the accountability, for my own fitness journey. When I became a coach, one of the first things I did was I posted it on social media and told everybody I was doing this. And because not only like with a post, but with a video, and saying, guys, I am doing this and I want to do this forever. And so just like saying that out to the world is like, okay, now I actually have to do that. So that pops in my head every day, especially when I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want to work out today. I'm like, no, I have to, and I'm going to, and I'm so happy every day when I do. And then also having just even a couple, even like your first person that signs up to do it with you, you're like, okay, now I need to show up for them. And I am so happy I'm going to help them. And I can't quit now because they want me to help them, and I'm going to help them. So that just there like has helped me stay accountable on my journey, and that I am not going to quit and I'm not going to stop. And so then along to transition into my personal journey of like the results I've been able to get, being a coach has helped me to be more committed, first to always doing my workouts, and then second, nutrition. That was a big thing that I struggled with the most. And because now I'm representing this awesome stuff, I have leaned into that. And every day I focus on that. And I have never been more healthy in my life. Like growing up, everyone's commented like, yeah, being in your family, it's probably hard to follow a nutrition plan. I'm like, yeah, it is, but I found it and now it's a habit and I love it. And also the supplements. I was scared at first to even like take any of them. And now it's my favorite thing. Like I love how much those have even helped my muscles get stronger. And just like the results I feel from those. So it kind of took like, yeah, I'm scared for a lot of things, but that really helped. And then I wanted to say, like, being a coach, you have access to so many more resources that you don't just as a customer, like so many coach calls and mindset calls. And those give me motivation almost every day. And it's not just in my journey, but my confidence just in myself has improved a ton and showed me like before, like I really felt like I was just kind of living and just going through life and like, yeah, I'm a mom and that's what I always wanted to be. And yeah, I'm a nurse and that's what I always wanted to be. But I felt like I was just going through motions. And now I feel so hyped up. I feel like I'm coming alive, like Bryn has been teaching us. And like, I'm so excited to like have something else that gives me purpose and another way that I can help people. And there's just so many tools that we have access to that help us do that. So yay. I think that's all.
You're amazing, lady. Seriously, I love you. Okay, best friend, you go.
Alrighty. So I want to introduce what I'm talking about. Tell a quick story that happened just 2 nights ago. So I was on we have a weekly mindset call with a mindset coach. His name is Brad Bizjack. He's the shiz. But this week's call Monday morning was about time management, and it was one of the biggest things I took out of it was trying to multitask as I it's kind of funny, as I am out landscaping and picking weeds while I talk to you guys, which is kind of funny. But with multitasking, I've been trying to really be aware of how I multitask every day. And that Monday, I was able to be a lot more present and kind. And we put our kids down at 7:00, and Alila comes out at 10:30, right as I'm about to go upstairs and go to bed, turn off the lights, and she's like, "I'm hungry." And my normal reaction to this is like, "Alila, what are you doing? What are you doing being up? Like, go back to bed." I give her a hug and a kiss and send her back to bed typically. But because I'm trying not to multitask, I'm trying to be present, I was able to, find more kindness for her. And she's okay. I was like, "Okay, what do you want for a snack?" I was hoping for some easy, a cheese stick or an apple. And she said eggs. And it's like, oh, great. But I did it. I was like, okay, I'll make you some eggs. So we sat down and we had some eggs and ketchup, and it was nice. It was really nice and fulfilling to be present with her. Anyway, point being is coaching. I've watched Bryn coach for the past 6 years. I recently decided that I want to be a part of this journey and to impact and be a light to others. And so I'm diving in, and that's the biggest thing I've noticed is my mindset, and what that even means, I feel like, is it's there's ups and downs, right? But it's a continuation of growth and figuring out who I am and being able to challenge my own beliefs and to grow and to change and see that change in others, but most importantly in myself. And that's really I mean, cool doesn't even describe it. Like it's life changing, right? And that's, there's 4 vital behaviors of a coach, and that's one of them is personal development and mindset work. You have to work on yourself, and you have to fill your cup before you can fill others. So, yeah, you can change other people's lives, but you got to work on yourself first. So there you go.
Oh man, I love that. So like everything Mandy and Blake have said, I'm like, yes to everything. Okay, so I get to talk about income. Okay, just to like preface this, income was like a weird thing for me for a long time because of the way I grew up. So just to give like some context to that. Okay, true story, guys. True story. This is not exaggeration. When my parents were dating, my dad took my mom out on a date for ice cream. I promise this ties in. And he's like, okay, the drive-through, and he's like, what do you want? Try to impress her and everything. And she's like, I'll do, like a double vanilla scoop with chocolate dip and some sprinkles. And his honest reaction was like, and sprinkles too. Okay. Like it was 25 cents to add the sprinkles on, but he had never lived in a way where he would spend extra for something frivolous like sprinkles, And so that was just the way I grew up, was very like penny pinching and very like, we have enough and then we save and that's it. And that's it, And I had a beautiful upbringing. My parents are wonderful, fantastic people. No judgment there. It was just, that was the way I was raised, very penny pinching. And then I've come to live that way as well, that my husband is Air Force and his job provides everything for our family, and our housing is good and we have enough for food on the table, and our kids have done some extracurriculars and things, just little city soccer leagues and stuff, that it's never been a problem for us to pay for those things. So now when I've stepped into Beachbody coaching, because I could not deny that I just really felt pulled to do this, I was like, but I don't need money. Like, I know that's a weird statement, but I was like, but I don't need this. Like, it feels selfish to want more. And this is a business where there's literally no cap on your income. Like, what you do is like, it's unlimited. And so to be in that kind of business and not want money was like a weird moment for me. And I really had to work through some things, which is where the mindset has been huge, and personal development, like Blake talked about. And so now, as Alec and I, that's my husband, as we make our income through Beachbody, because he does coaching as well, I love making money now. And it's not even for me. I love what we get to do with this. And that's personal to everybody. Some people use that to pay for their bills. Some people use it to pay for their schooling, or maybe it's something for their kids or for their home. Like, you can do anything with it. And for us, we choose to donate a portion of it to our church. And then we also donate a portion of it to some kind of charity that month, some kind of donation. And that has been the funnest part of coaching for me, is making that money and then just giving it away. And because, so I, like, Brynn strategically picked her shirt. I picked mine too. So it says, nope, not today, which is kind of funny. It looks like yours. So this is a little boy in my community. I'm emotional. This little boy in my community, and he has some health issues, some struggles, and he's got issues with his heart. And he is 6 years old now, and his family was needing to buy him a heart monitor to wear while he was sleeping. Because if not, his mom would sleep in his room every single night. Because if he had a seizure while he was sleeping, she needed to be able to get to him right away to care for him and turn him the right place. So she hadn't even slept in the same bed as her husband for years, because she slept in the same bed as her son and had all the tools in there that she needed for that. And so they were raising money for this sleeping heart monitor, seizure monitor, for him, and was asking, can people help us out with this? This is a big expense. Well, guess what? We were able to take that income from coaching and put that into that. And he now has a heart monitor that he sleeps with, or a seizure monitor. Sorry, I keep misspeaking. A seizure monitor that he wears at night. Because, and it's not because of us, it wasn't solely from our donation, but I was able to put in with that and contribute to that. because of what I'm doing here. So yes, you make money when you sell a challenge pack or help somebody subscribe to BOD or plug them into the amazing supplements of Shakeology and pre and post workout and all the things like, but that money for me has become so much more than just, woohoo, like I made a sale. That money is not only changing my life, it is changing lives all around me and the lives in my home, because my kids, we choose as a family every single month, like, okay, what do you guys think? Where should we donate? Where should we donate money this month? And we all decide together. And so it's changing their lives too. And they don't have to grow up in a house that thinks it's frivolous to buy 25-cent sprinkles. They get to grow up in a house that really, if something's on our heart that we feel like we need to give to and share with, we just pursue that. And I love that. So that is my favorite part of income and what I wanted to share today.
Okay, so I didn't strategically choose this shirt, but it fits. It says, life is tough, but so are you. And with this business, all of the things that have been talked about have been really great and really helpful to me as well. But the thing that I'm most excited about is I have friends that are similar to me in that they're struggling with depression and anxiety. And it's not an easy road. It's not. And the other day, a friend messaged me. I messaged her. I reached out to her. Hey, how are you doing? How can I help you? You know, what can I do for you? And she's like, things just are not going well. I tried to give her some things to try because of our Brad call. I tried to give her time management stuff because she was just feeling overwhelmed. And I know that feeling of overwhelm. And so I'm like, these are some things that I'm starting to do. These might be able to help you. She says, but the depression, the anxiety, I don't want to deal with any of it. And it took me a moment because I needed to take a moment and go, okay, this is what she really needs. She just needs a friend. So I just sat and messaged back and forth with her. I love you. Don't give in to those thoughts that you're not enough. God loves you. You are enough. Yes, it sucks right now. Some of the things you're going through suck right now, but this is what you truly need. And I was able to get to the bottom of what she really needed and help her. She's not in my business. She's a friend. And that's the coolest thing about it is you don't have to be in my business for me to help you. I will help you no matter what. That's what I'm here for, is to help. And that's what I look forward to.
Oh, all the feels, you guys. Holy cazoli. So, summing it all up, when you are a coach, you're on your own journey and it gives you accountability like nothing else. When you are a coach, you work on your own mindset and your own personal development. And because of the upline that we have, her name is Michael Folsom. Get used to that name. You'll hear it a lot because she's amazing. She has given us the gift of Brad Bizjack that Blake talked about. So when you join our team, you get access to weekly mindset calls, and they've been recorded all year long. So cool, you're joining us in September or at the end of this year. You have access to the entire library of all the previous recordings. And there's a PDF of homework that I just take this to my local printing shop, get it spiral bound, and it's a book for me to do the homework in. I watch the videos, they're right there for me. And my brain has changed this year because of him and because of those calls, like everybody has really been referring to. And it's amazing, that mindset piece. And I love the story that Blake shared because it was a story about our daughter, right? And it's not just your Beachbody business is going to be amazing and whatever. Like you'll be nicer to your children, like, and you'll be a better human, right? And I love what Mandy talked about, that just her confidence is through the roof because she's showing up in seasons where in the past she's given up on herself, right? And how many of us can relate to that, right? And I love what Stephanie shared about, yes, you make money. You do. When you sell stuff, you make money. That's just the way the world works, right? Like you sell your friends some lemonade because your little kids are sitting outside and selling it for 25 cents because it's a hot day outside. You make money, right? You exchange things, you make money, cool, whatever, right? Like that's just the way the world works. But when you get that money and you put it towards something that matters, whether it's that amazing monitor for your friend, or maybe it's an amazing vacation that you've always dreamt of taking your family on, or I don't know. Can you go look downstairs for it, please? Okay, I will help you look in just a sec. Okay, I'm almost finished. Or maybe it's, sorry, maybe it's a reliable car. Maybe it is food on your table or bills that you are struggling to pay. Maybe you really want to get your kids in extracurricular activities because that's not a luxury you have. Sorry, 1 second, please. Okay, sorry. And this is real life, right? It really is real. And when you join our team, you'll be full of other mamas who have cute little kids that are just trying to do their best to raise them, right? Maybe you really want that income to bless your daughter with ballet lessons like I did, right? It doesn't matter what your income reason is, but this is a business, this is a job. And as you do exactly like Carolyn said, and you strive really to just have a big heart and to just bless people's lives, whether or not they ever decide to join you, whether or not they ever decide they want Shakeology, or whether or not they ever decide that they want to work out with you, but you're just here to serve and love and lift and help and bless, and you have that go-giver attitude, it will absolutely help you to be successful in all areas of life, not just as a Beachbody coach. And you will feel that love, that joy, that fulfillment. And really, truly, if you don't have the same passion for Beachbody that we do, guess what? It comes with time. It comes with committing to a workout program, seeing it through, getting your own results. It comes as you share your own journey. It comes as you see this not only change your life, but the lives of your family. It comes as you see these things and you share them, and then your friend is helped too. And your friend messages you and says, oh my gosh, thank you so much because of XYZ, right? That passion and love for Beachbody doesn't have to be there right now today. It can grow. Are you talking with your hands too? My old girl. It can grow. Okay. It can grow. And Beachbody is not the be all end all. This is not the, you must have the vision life goal to be a 17 million star making $13 million every single minute, right? Hopefully that was exaggeration enough that you understand those were completely fake words. Okay. But what is your vision for your life? Where do you want to be in 5 years? Do you want to live in the same house? Do you want your husband to be stuck at that same job? Do you want to have a different house? Do you want to have a different car? Do you want to have a different extracurricular things? Do you want to be able to tell your children yes? Do you want to have more in your savings account? Do you want to have more fulfillment and joy and passion and purpose when you wake up each morning? Do you want to come alive? Do you want to surround yourself with friends who lift you up and make you a better person? Do you want to have a stronger mindset? Do you want to believe in yourself? Do you want to have confidence and love and growth and energy and health? And if the answer is yes, then you found the right place. You really have. And this is just the vehicle that will take you to the place that you want to go. This is not the destination. It's the vehicle. Okay. So jump in, join us, go on this amazing ride. And if you're anything like us, it will be the best thing you never do. You always needed. Cool. Freaking love you guys. So grateful you joined us today. And again, if you're afraid, lean in, because it means it's grow time. Because there's no growth in your comfort zone, and there's no comfort in your growth zone. Are you saying bye? Yeah. She knows me well enough to know I'm wrapping it up. I love it. Okay. Love you guys. Let your coach know. We're excited to welcome you to our team. See ya.